Like twin hoop, roll cage, lead all to compete here in New Zealand.
It's your anniversary. Is it your anniversary strip? I'm talking like you and Casey, or like, hey, it's been 9 months. Never mind. You got together March 17, is what I'm being told by a source. How do you remember that? I suck with dates. Oh. Hmm. Well, the Gus Bus is out of gas. Okay. Is that what you tell yourself?
So you could literally rock up to NZ Drift or D1 and do a comp on this, a twin hoop, seats in the back. So this was 2015, I think we built this car, JC Cosmo, 13B Bridgie Turbo. Everything's a toy, you know? And again, I'm going to go back to, this is the funnest. Every car seems to be the best. Oh, this one's the best. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, that has kind of been the moral of this tour.
Simple. Like this thing, literally, we loaded up 4 up, and it still hustles, and it proves the point. You don't have to have 1,000 horsepower to go and have fun.
Sure.
Go out there and send it. These cars are a lot more rare now. The Mazda Luce, 87, 86, 87 Mazda Luce. See, the rust is just, well, this is actually a vinyl wrapped rust.
That's not, oh my God.
Over rust.
That's funny.
It is actually a rusty hood, but
no, it's funny because it looks really accurate.
So the key is the same. We design all this stuff upstairs, got all the print stuff. So it's like I'll create the vector on where all the door locks are. You know, some people just print rust and they'll just stick it on their car and take it to SEMA, and I'm like, bro, that looks so bad because it looks so fake. This will at least put in the time to find out where all the swage lines are. Yeah. Match it all up.
No, I like the patina.
Well, it was a taxi at that point, and then I was like, okay, I can't, just hard to find parts. I'm like, now I'm gonna turn it into something that looks like it's meant to be rustic and beaten up. Have you got to shake this thing down, and you're good to go?
I mean, it should be good to go. You know, it hasn't been fired up in 2 months, but we got some spicy fuel in it right now.
Have you?
Yeah. What do we got in it right now, Freddie? Okay.
C85. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we know about C85. That's what we're running Mad Mac on in the States.
It tickles your brain.
Dude, that's freaking.
We just couldn't get Ignite there, so.
Dude, anything NA, I just have it's just 98 pump gas.
I was telling him this, and we tried like a C16 blend in this. It didn't make any more power, but he was so scared of detonation. He's like, "Oh, I got it."
C16 is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Q16 brutal. Like literally, you can't even breathe as the driver.
Yeah.
That is not okay. This dude's just going where he wants, I guess.
We'll also walk up to D1 and do a comp.
But not want to.
It did.
I landed so quick that the shit didn't fucking spawn in.
Incoming strike in your vicinity. Move.
Gonna go fight, get a level 16 with me.
Heads up. Mission updates just came in. Got my eyes on enemy movement. Sending the info your way.
Okay. Hey, you let me know if pizza's here, right? Making sure.
It made it a little bit of a struggle. I just like old school cannons or just like even just a mesh.
I think when I redo the headers too, I want to get the runners a little bit lower so I can have like a proper heat shield.
Come have a look at the.
Yeah, we can show the other one so they have a little bit of context. This place is so cool. So, okay, like, how would you explain you're like you rent this from the track and then you're shared with like a cafe? It's a crazy situation.
Yeah, we partnered with Hampton Downs, which we're very fortunate in New Zealand to have some insanely world-class venues here for us. We've got a shop here, we've got the cafe. Ken runs the cafe, he competes in coffee competitions, he roasts all his own beans, and so that's how we get it done. We've got Red Bull and coffee, mate. There's no excuse for going home at bloody 6 o'clock or whatever standard hours are.
Mike here. I had to pause editing real quick to remind you guys about something pretty cool that we got going on. If you guys go to our website, LZ.
In here, but that's all we need, I think.
So I guess right off rip, I know we were talking before, we're at least on the money in terms of making things equal length. But what I wanted to try on the next version was kind of similar to this. I like how low everything is versus mine kind of coming up and over.
Yep.
And then this looks like, I think mine might be 2 1/4. Is this 2 inch?
2 inch, yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing that's just keeping this low is keeping it away from obviously the fuel.
Yeah.
It's just cool. You know, you'd be surprised on what just even 25 mil does it here. We're talking about dry sumps before. This is something that we're actually going to try. So it's a single stage dry sump pump, but we're going to run it with a wet sump.
Interesting.
So, and then we've modified actual oil pump itself as well. So yeah, the plan for this is to really scream like well over 10,000 RPM.
Hell yeah.
This is a 13B, so that's going to go together. This is our CNC PPs. Everyone's got their own position, and we like CNC this actually into the housing as well.
It's cool.
Lots of little things like doing a PP. We've got little inserts. We go into the side plates, which are like O-ring grooved. The high-chrome rotors, and then these are all machined out, so lightened.
We were talking before about the collector placement. Am I correct in saying that getting the shorter's more peaky power band, getting it farther away is a little bit more torque, lower end?
If it's the shorter it is, the more horsepower RPM you're going to find upstairs.
Yeah.
We kind of do this for sound, like where that is.
Yeah.
Like I was saying before, we just usually run them shorter because I just like that for my driving style.
Yeah.
For the stadium truck, that link is in now, we actually play with it. We slide this, like even sliding 25 millimeters will change drastically. So we'll change that instead of gearing in the gearbox.
Got it.
What's up?
Way to hit pay dirt. Intel like this can make all the difference. You got some mission updates. Review them when you can. Roger. On the way.
Well, my teammate left. I didn't realize that.
Check your missions.
I heard there's dude's footsteps, but
Got a new mission ready. Alright, I need all the intel you can get on the hostiles. Secure as many units as you can. The more your team has, the faster they'll calibrate. Watch your pace. The calibration won't work if the beacon is moving too fast. Stand by. Alright, that mission was a no-go.
how's these guys not dead just standing in my fucking artillery strike? Alrighty. That's absolutely fucking wild. That's where it was a second ago.
Got a new mission for you. Details on your map. You should have visibility on the Inferno. Adjust course and stay clear.
The fact that he's closer to the left side and the fish is my right is weird. Very weird. Super. Okay, he's on. We'll be here in a couple minutes. How you doing? Food's gonna be here in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna wait. How's my baby?
What up, dude?
What up? Hey, I'm about to eat, so give me like 10, 15 minutes and I'll be back.
All right.
All right. They were almost here, and I've been down there waiting for the last almost 10 minutes. Okay, they're taking the last right.
we'll change that. Sometimes like tire pressure or something to loosen it up a little bit to get it and cheat it into a power band. But yeah, that does play a lot. You'll see some cars freaking way down the back.
I wanted to, I wish I had like an engine dyno because I wanted to almost make a couple different jigs so we could like hot swap the actual collector on it and put that in different places.
Yeah.
But it's hard underneath a car because I don't ever want to run it without mating up to the exhaust. You got to refab everything every time you want to try a test.
Yeah, you can just side pipe it. Like that's pretty much what we're doing with the stadium truck. But it's enough to feel anyway.
What are the odds at a Rotary Reunion on Sunday I can get you in the Super to drive it and let me know what you think?
Yeah. Should be able to do that. Just finding the time. I'm actually going to come down. Like this weekend, I'm racing the stadium truck Saturday. We've got the first round of the New Zealand Off-Road Racing Champs. So I'm going to go push some of the V8 boys around. Although they're pushing me either way, we'll be having a lot of fun. And then Sunday we're going to load up. I'll probably just bring this down. Guy lets me in the drift session. I'll probably just take back in the drift session.
Hell yeah.
And Link, we're going to bring his S14 down.
I was gonna say, he's hurt right now, right?
He's done the same as me. He's broken his wrist. He's broken his collarbone only a few weeks ago up at home on our motocross track. He wants to drift. He's been on the simulator, so hopefully he'll be out there drifting with you, mate.
Hell yeah.
That's his dream anyway. He's like, and if I can drift around with Adam and the frickin' 4 Supra, that'll be sick. So
The last time I saw him, I think, was in Vegas, what, like 3 or 4 years ago?
yeah, he's freaking beat me at the New Zealand Champs now. Like
He's been shredding.
Off-roading, so he finished school last year and built that S14 and built the whole thing in 4 weeks. So
And it's a tidy build. Can you show it to us real quick?
yeah.
I know there's literally a whole cafe that's open to the public with all these cars you guys can come and check out if you're ever in town.
Yeah.
There's own gift shop.
Support me. You can buy some merch.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
We've got most of the cars we've created with Hot Wheels have immortalised, so it's pretty cool. We get to be able to work, and this is all from drifting, man. Like the craziest thing about all this stuff is Rotan Clan on Hot Wheels. Like
I mean-
Ford, Holden, all that stuff. Even between rotary groups, there was like Rotax, Rotaholics, Rotan Clan, Rotodynamic, Candy Paint, always winning car shows, but they'd never do burnouts. This group's just known for raucous skids. The Rotan Clan was what I started when I was 13.
I love it.
Just like hand graffiti. I did sign writing by trade. Mum could never afford flash motocross bikes, so I'd always go to all the sign writers and get offcuts. So I think one of the craziest things about my whole program is now Rotan Clan from way back then is on official Hot Wheels cars.
I don't want to toot your horn too much, but in my mind, there's a handful of greats in the automotive world when it comes to marketing and what you've done for the sport, and you're definitely one of them, man.
I like to show that it's not about the trophy, you know. Like so many people are like, man, is it frustrating being a judge sport, you know? Because I was freestyle motocross and I didn't even remember going to any rider's briefing. I get halfway to the ramp, I still didn't even know what trick I was going to do. Just whap, and then you just hit it. And drifting is one of those things you can literally do some sick backwards entry, capture it on a freaking iPhone, post it on Instagram, and get freaking thousands of views, millions of views.
I mean, I think drifting to this day is still probably one of the most accessible like forms of motorsport. Where anyone, if they got a rear-wheel drive car, even if they don't have a rear-wheel drive car, like you can feel what we feel on some degree in a parking lot, in a dirt road, and you can.
There'd be a drift force up on the banner, up on the top, up on the wall. So that's my grassroots like drift days. So we do those like once a month, and that's arguably just as rewarding as any freaking Formula Drift trophy or D1 whatever.
All right, we gotta show some Link's craftsmanship because this car's sick.
Yeah, so this was actually meant to be my motor for a new build that we're doing this year. 2 events. There was nothing wrong with the RB for Link driving. He even loved the sound of it. It was an RB25. It was about 700 horsepower wheel. Ran a G35 on it. Like had all the gear. Just 2 events and we blew 2 motors. Lots of people around the paddock saying, "Oh, you need to do shimless buckets and rock and rollers and all this other friggin'
rock and rollers."
I don't even know what they're talking about. And I'm just like,
Rotaries ain't got none of that. Just chuck one of those things in there.
We've got all the stuff on the shelf. We know what we're doing if we go rotary. It'll arguably make it a more talked about car than just being an easy car to drive because he did love the way this drove. So yeah, he graduated from school. So he ran school out to the last day, graduated, and then worked in Mad Lab 4 weeks. He started before Summer Bash. Yeah, he literally doing an apprenticeship and everything from stripping the whole car down, painting it with the boys.
I mean, it looks sick.
Designed all the graphics. We did the body kit with Murasan, so like all the body kits we've done with well over 10 body kits now with Murasan. Just wanted to do something really unique. 17 by 12, so Rotiform did these were actually my wheels. These were off Mad Bull, which I'd never actually run. So aesthetically, because S14 is arguably the most popular, common used drift car.
But it doesn't look like any other one I've seen.
And I'm like, how do we make it look different to everyone else? And I remember when we released the renders, people were like, oh man, those square cars are horrible, and oh this and that. And it's like, there's always people who've got their opinions, and I don't know, we just like doing stuff that's unique.
All right, there's a lot of cool cars here. Give me like a quick spiel on each one. Boom, boom, boom. What's this? What's this? What's this?
This was our Formula Drift USA car, got third in the World Formula Drift Championship 2015, 2016, kind of campaigned that car. Ended up pulling out the 1200 horsepower setup, arguably made it more fun, put an NA 3 rotor, probably my favorite motor.
Link likes driving that one, right?
Link loves that one. Yeah, he's got one of those actually in Japan with a 6 rotor NA setup that Kawato-san has built for him. This was Link's car from when he was 11, COVID build. So had a 12A Bridgeport, had my old gearbox. We literally couldn't travel with COVID, so it was, locked down in New Zealand. We just used hand-me-down parts. It had a Winters quick change in it with 150 horsepower 12A Bridgeport. We put a Winters quick change because that was what we had lying around. It was bad build, my RX-8. It was the spare. The gearbox was an RX-7 5-speed, which was originally out of Mad Bull.
Part spin car.
Yeah, it really was, man, but it was enough for him. 11 years old, it had like a full-mounted pedal box back then, so like pedals are right, rather than trying to sink a kid to reach the pedals, then they're in like a dangerous position. We just got him in the right position with the steering wheel and then moved all the pedals right back. I mean, he just kind of outgrew it. Plus it ended up being like 600 horsepower, 30mm turbo, the funnest, craziest car, even just to watch, like as a parent, like super nerve-wracking watching your 11-year-old doing over 180 kilometers an hour around Hampton Downs. He still wanted the rag top, so we built the roll cage Minor Threat. That was his little thing when he was 11.
That's cool.
Hot Wheels ended up immortalizing it. So some of you, I know he gets given shit that he on TikTok people will say, "Oh, bro, Link copied the Hot Wheels car." Well, no, they actually Hot Wheels paid.
What a flex.
His car, so that's pretty cool. Another one of Link's. He's like just taken over my fleet.
Yeah, for real.
So this is 30mm peripheral port. So he's got 1NZ. He beat all the big V8 boys. Series 6 block. Airfly hardware, same 55mm throttle bodies, same recipe. A lot of freaking fun. This was my Rumble. A lot of you guys may know this from we did Red Bull Hardline up in Wales, the downhill mountain bike thing we did with Matt Jones. But he used to have like a Repu truck body on it. And then Link wanted to go into the buggy class, which is the fastest class we have here in New Zealand. So
speaking of RXs,
trouble. This is,
yeah.
I know. I always say like, oh yeah, this is my favorite of the fleet. They're all like favorite in their own little thing, but this is kind of like not full Kiwi. I would say this is more of a like Kaido racer to like not Bosasoku. It's more J inspired. Like
it kind of.
That fucking sucks.
Looks like almost like period correct, but not.
Yeah, I've done all the graphics like I've designed to be era correct. Like it's the factory chestnut brown. The wheels are SSR F1, so that was like the first 3-piece wheel to come out of Japan in 1971. It's got FC RX-7 brakes on it, so we machined the rotors down, machined the calipers down. It's got a Hilux rear end.
Hilux rear end.
So that's out of a Toyota Hilux or like a Toyota pickup.
I was gonna say we don't have those back in the States. That's a truck.
You guys have them, but it's just not called a Hilux.
Got it.
It's just like Toyota pickup.
That's
so
funny.
Small like Tacoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tacoma.
We call them.
Tundra is the big one. Tacoma's the smaller one.
We call them tacos back home.
Right. Diffs or rotors, and heaps of gear ratios. But yeah, all pretty much factory interior.
Sick.
Just changed the seat with NRG, so we've done like a collab with NRG, and we've designed like an old vintage style seat. Because all this stuff's hard to find now, man. Like the steering wheels and stuff. So
no, that's super
people
cool.
They may find a body and they're just trying to restore a car or get it back on the road. Like the parts are just ridiculously expensive. So Lambo 2019 Goodwood Festival of Speed build pretty much sits in here and gets used when Make-A-Wish Foundation call me up and want to entertain a kid. We'll go take them for a ride or just charity stuff, really. You know, I'm not like a Lambo type guy, but you can see it and be that's got my personality.
It fits in with the rest.
We've ruggeded it out, you know, with the wheels, Rotiform. We've designed so many wheels with those guys.
You've always got really nice taste in like how your fitment, how the wheels, and like I feel like it's often overlooked in so many cars and builds. The wheels are like the last thing that people just they just glance over quick and it ruins the car.
You will notice this weekend with Reunion, even Kiwis like are suckers for it. They'll spend $100 grand on building a old school rotor, and then they'll go and spend $2 grand on some cheap copy wheels.
Yeah.
It just bugs me so much. Like when we were young, you'd get a good motor and a good set of wheels. I'm going to take you and show you this thing that's behind us. This is like, that's my 90s era, this RX-2.
Yeah.
Modgies, Eagers. So you'd have a set of Modgies and Eagers, you'd have a tough motor, roll town on a Friday night, and then some dude would be like, "That's sick, bro, you want to swap?" I'd be like, "Yep, swap." I keep my motor, my wheels. That Saturday, you meet me, pull the motor out, swap wheels, and your license plates. So Thirsty was what I was known for, being slammed Thirsty. New Zealand, we got 6 characters on a license plate, so you could be quite creative, but that was the swap. And then we'd literally do that on a Saturday morning Saturday night we'd be rolling town in a totally different car, but with the same motor out of your old one and your wheels.
That's too funny.
We'd just pull the springs out, frickin' run them on the ground, weld up the diff, go do skids, and we would like, sometimes you go through 2 cars in a weekend, like seriously, and just how easy the rotary was to swap between different platforms because it's so small. It was like you swap in an 808 for a bongo van, or you guys probably think, what the frick is a bongo van?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't, an 808's a bass drum, a bongo van.
Yeah, no, it's
like a K-van?
You're gonna see all the stuff. This weekend you're gonna...
I need a translator for all this stuff.
Yeah.
This is a drift car, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we cut all the knuckles and...
Yeah,
we built
you wouldn't know that if you just looked at it.
No, people are like, man, like people come in the cafe like, oh, none of these cars work because the guards are touching the tyre. I'm like, bro, this sits right height.
No, you drive your
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. This thing we're blowing the fenders off this. I got a bit carried away in the burnout.
Do they let you start this car inside? I feel like it would smoke everything out in here.
It would right now. I've got a few guests, but we'll fire it up.
No, I was gonna say you don't have to. I was just curious if they even let you.
Hear the fire rotor before you leave. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this before. Well, I know these two ain't gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got some random people eating over there. Yeah, is it okay if we start the 5-rotor? Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
You eating a meat pie?
No, just a croissant, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta have mince and cheese.
Yeah, I think you had
Yeah, we did. That was the first thing we did. We stopped at gas station, got some mince and cheese.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a like hood, from just different. They all tell a story. Championship, trophy, film shoots, whatever, I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to like, I don't know, it's quite special for me to like these milestone moments because when I was young growing up with mum, like I found it real easy to level myself up because I didn't have much, and I still use the same mentality now on like what I do on a day-to-day basis, on whether it's a car build or whether it's a challenging frickin' hill climb or a championship or... Yeah, so this is a Skid, not a Mazda, it's not a Lambo, it's literally, the inspiration came from the Mazda 787B, which is a Le Mans winning car in 1991, that Mazda run with the 4-rotor. Inspired many of us that enter rotors. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to build my own, inspired by the 787. It runs a front engine, and what we did here with Gareth and the team at Pulse Performance.
Time to jump. Time to get dirty. Heads up. Mission updates just came in. Get some bolt cutters and that resupply will be all yours. Make good use of it. Hey, good job on getting these bolt cutters. Now, hustle over to the supply point and put them to use. Sending intel on enemy position your way. You know what to do.
Yeah.
strike. Clear out.
I think there's another team here too. What? Chasing you? Alrighty. That's just fucking wild, bro. No audio. Zero audio.
Cock and lock. You're heading back in.
What's a bad feeling about that?
Alright. The no rigs in this game are gonna kill me, bro.
Built the world's first 5 rotor. So this arguably is the frickin' sickest sounding rotor I have heard. Yeah, it's just super unique.
Is it a tube chassis?
Full tube chassis, so you can kind of see it here. Stainless. People are like, what the hell would you frickin' do a tube chassis and stainless for? Well, why not? Yeah, we know it's more brittle than using chromoly or, you know, any other steel, but for us, we've twin hooped it. It's not built for any rules. It's literally built to entertain. Yeah, why not?
So was there a 6 rotor before the 5 rotor?
Yeah, 6 rotor was way easier to figure out than the 5.
Why is that? Explain to me, someone who does not know anywhere near as much about rotaries, why is 6 easier than 5?
Oh, 6 you're just doubling up really on the same firing order. Like when you go from a 2 rotor to a 4 rotor, your firing is 1, 3, 2, 4. Just trying to figure out which way, how we were going to have the 5 rotor fire. The counterweight itself is massive, like it's ridiculous. So there's like firing order, the balancing, timing of the actual on the crank.
True, because I guess you couldn't just put a 2 rotor on a 3 rotor. That wouldn't work.
It doesn't work. So like the firing order of the 5 rotor is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is really unique. So
that's cool.
Yeah, there was a lot to figure out. The 6 rotor was done a long time ago. Like New Zealand again was the first country to do a 6 rotor. And that was the boys down at Full Performance as well. This power-wise, like this is 700 at the wheel. Like you change gears when you don't even need to just because of the sound. You drive this for the sound.
Yeah.
Such a freaking sound.
So cool. Oh, you think?
Yeah, so
and you can see it right through it. I love how you left it clear.
Covered, man. The whole because we obviously this whole body we've done with Miura-san.
Yeah.
So we took the inspiration from the 787, but then we're like, oh man, I want it stance. You know, we did the wheels that look like Steelies with rotiforms. It's got 20 by 14 on the rear. This is styled from my old 80s BMX days of the Skyways.
Yeah.
So it's got the Skyway smoke, Steelies on the front. It's all part shot max steering in this thing. So we, yeah, like I said, 3D scanned the RX-7 FD. We've extended the wheelbase just for cosmetics. So it looks more, so the rear axle's like kind of hanging right down the back. Made the cockpit wider than the 787 because of course you've got to be able to take passengers.
I want to see this exhaust situation going on in
This
there.
one's really short.
Oh wow.
It's super peaky up top.
That's cool.
Where the collector position is in there.
That was always my theory with the 787 was because it was rear engine, the exhaust could be so short to where the collector was, so maybe that's why it sounded high pitch, or maybe because it had that bend that you can't have when it's a rear exhaust exit car.
Dude, honestly, even just where your ejector positions are, like if you pulled them out of your block and then just put them like 50 mil up your your intake manifold, it'll change the sound almost more than what an exhaust would.
Well, thank you. I know you're a very, very busy guy, so I appreciate you making the time to show us around.
No, all good, bro.
I'm looking at these bikes.
Yeah, well, so Tony, my wifey, she's 3NZ BMX back in the 90s, so we've, her whole family raced BMX. I raced BMX, did motocross, a few of the old bikes, pit bikes, freestyle motocross. Through the 90s, I could never afford, Mum could never afford flash bikes. I was always like just hand making stickers, and this is like a replica of Mike Metziger. He was like a big inspiration of mine because he was like racing at the AMA Supercross, which is the top tier level of Supercross, and he was never on the podium, but he was in the background freaking busting heel clickers and stuff, and he was on the North County Yamaha team. So Fox was my first sponsor, so I got all this stuff was given to me back in like the 90s, and I never got rid of it because it was given to me. And I got into like pit bikes, we were backflipping these things, and this is
Roy, call it.
Reference waypoint, move there now.
Heads up. Mission updates just came in.
Oh, fucking dude, the audio in this game was. The roof to your right.
Cock and lock. You're heading back in. Listen up. Squad mate is heading back into action. Heads up. Enemy dropping into your area. Check your mission.
a fucking fag, bro.
Your side's been wiped out. We'll get it next time.
Got sent up by a fan. You know,
Really?
on Instagram, I randomly every day I'll like scroll and just land on a private DM, and I'll just answer whatever it is. And one day I landed on this one, so hey man, what's your postal address? I want to send you something. Sometimes people send me artwork and stickers,
Yeah.
and whatever. Bro, this thing shows up on a pallet with all the stickers still on it. It's
I love
still
it.
got freaking Mad Mike on the swing arm and asphalt assault. That was like when I first got into drifting. The camo,
That's cool.
still got the burnt out tire. So somehow he's got it, and then he sent it back up. He's like, oh man, you just put it in your museum or whatever. And
I love it.
yeah, but this is the holy grail, bro, of the fleet. So this combo here, Modgies, Eagers, and bump stops. Like this is like just little 13s. We would run our tires at like 28 psi, and that's our suspension. That was just like the key for suspension. But this kind of style is what we'd do, and you could build these for honestly like $2,000 to $3,000 in New Zealand.
I mean, now this chassis is worth a lot of money, is it not?
Freaking triple digits for this sort of stuff. It's crazy. I had the old school housing, so we've just done a PP, all same old school, 51 more IDA, yeah, pretty basic, Holly Blue fuel pump on the back. So it's Modgies, Eagers, big Bridgeports, or
What the heck is that?
So that's Super Trap. So
What does
this
that
is
mean?
like, man, this was just, the sound is so distinct.
What is it? Where does the exhaust come out?
And that's it. So it vents out of these out of.
What the heck
so
is
as
that?
These as
Ordnance inbound. Get clear. Missions updated. Review them when you can. Ordnance inbound. Get clear.
One shot. Okay. That is some fucking bullshit. Alrighty. Ape.
Let's rally on that RV point.
Broke.
Check your mission. Hostile shooter jumping into your area.
Okay. Fucking fag. Fucking fag.
Super Trap's just, I don't know, someone said
Is it
they've gone under
restrictive?
it's a little bit, but let's see what we'll do is we'll pack, this was always the trick, and we'd put spaces in between or just nuts in between so it would let more airflow out.
I've never even seen that before.
No, it's just a Kiwi thing.
Yeah.
This is the secret recipe, which is not made anymore. So
Really?
I got a bit of a collection of the R30.
I love it.
Can't get this anymore. No props to Castrol because they don't actually support us. This is the this is the best. If you want best smell, that's what we're running.
You know what's funny? A lot of people give me shit about how many wheels I have. You gotta have 3 times more wheels than I have. Looking around here,
Oh man, this is not
everywhere.
yeah. Rotiform man, Rotiform and work. Like I bought a lot of works back in the day when I first got into drifting. Like I said, engine and wheels was the biggest priority. Give me an absolute piece of body, but if I've got the right wheels and the right motor, I'll make it. That's something that people will talk about.
All right, start old girl up. I love it.
Doesn't get much better than that. Like I say, of all the crazy 4 rotors, 3 rotors, freaking ridiculous stuff we've got, there's not much that gets better than this. People are like, oh, this car doesn't go because look, the tyres touching the gas.
Just a little kiss.
It's just a light kiss, mate.
I love it.
Like if I had to get rid of all my cars, it would be a really hard decision between this and Mad Bull.
Wow, says a lot.
Or Thirsty over there, actually. That's a whole nother story. We didn't even touch this motor. This was literally off a freaking water pump from, I don't know, these are from the 60s, these motors.
They came on what?
Oh, Tokoroa, like down, it was like a big water pump, which just
Got it.
water out of freaking a lake.
So it's a 1-rotor Golf.
Single rotor,
Go kart.
Sachs, KM 48. Just pushed up. We see what Link's doing. He's found a motor. He's building one as well. So he's got KT100 frickin'. This thing is going to be proper psycho.
Sick.
I guarantee it's going to be slower than mine because he's going to have so much wheel spin.
Yeah,
Well, you probably will be able to drift this without the plastic.
that's cool.
This is Link anyway. This is who we've been talking about a little bit. Freaking biggest competition in life.
Yeah.
He's literally just, he's like, even scars, like I break my arm, he goes and does his. It's like,
You are greenlit to jump. Time to get dirty.
fucking top floor, bro.
Details on your map. Check your missions.
Yeah, shoot my body. Having fun over here, bro?
Cock and lock. You're heading back in. That's a major score. Way to go. Got a new mission ready.
Did none of the boxes load here? you guys are just camping inside? How is this fucking fun, bro?
Your side's been wiped out, but don't get hung up on it.
Break a collarbone, he goes and does his.
The whole tour was like, here's this car, oh, and Link stole it now, so it's kind of his car.
Yeah, it's like, well, now he's the same height so he can reach the pedals. So we're there. So this is the truck we're racing this weekend. So this runs 3-rotor, peripheral port, 20B, long block, yeah, pulling just 6-speed. Like comparing this to like we just did Crandon, which is like the Super Bowl of off-road racing,
Yeah.
of course off-road racing. Middle of Wisconsin, like 100-mile-an-hour entry, it's insane. With these massive trucks, 800-900 horsepower V8s. This thing's like not even half the horsepower. This is like 390 horsepower at the tyre, 3-rotor PP. It's so much more fun because you got the sequential gearbox.
Yeah.
You got the handbrake.
So you reckon you could beat me in a race against the Supra?
I don't know, it'd be pretty good. Like I'll take the grass line and
Yeah.
see you later. If I go in the drift section, I'll just go in the sand track and I'll probably be faster drifting around the sand track. Than
That's
anything
funny.
else.
That would be the most ridiculous looking race.
That would be a pretty cool photo actually.
I'm down, let's make it happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble because I'll be the one on the grass.
Oh yeah, he was telling me the bill that they get when you mess up the grass is crazy.
Yeah.
Surely you could sell a couple sets of wheels and afford it.
I'm not selling any wheels, bro. Like my wheels are not for sale.
That's right. They're on display.
They'll all make a project, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, when you go drifting, you need a lot of.
No, it's true.
Taxi, we talked about this thing. So I could literally rock up to NZ Drift or D1 and do a comp on this, a twin hoop, seats in the back. So this was 2015, I think we built this car. JC Cosmo, 13B Bridgie Turbo. Everything's a toy, you know. And again, I'm going to go back to, this is the funnest. Every car seems to be the best. Oh, this one's the best. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, that has kind of been fuel in her right now.
Have you?
Yeah. What do we got on her right now, Freddie? Okay.
C85. Oh, yeah. That's what we know about C85. That's what we're running Mad Mac on in the States.
It tickles your brain.
Dude, that's freaking.
We just couldn't get Ignite here, so.
Dude, anything NA, I just have two, it's just 98 pump gas.
I was telling him this, and we tried like a C16 and blending this. It didn't make any more power, but he was so scared of detonation. He's like, oh, I got it.
C16 is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Q16, brutal. Like, literally, you can't even breathe as the driver.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I was running my Japan stuff on. You pull up and just like, can't see, can't breathe. The starter's like, good to go. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's just.
You get a chance to see the interior on this thing? My goal was to make it look like it was kind of like a factory,
Like a limited seat, these Recaros?
I don't think they were supposed to be, but I think with everything that's been going on with Recaro, they were getting pretty hard to get right now.
Yeah. And weren't they like 12 grand or something?
They were pricey.
You give me shit about all my wheels.
Hey,
Mate,
but I wanted it to look like a factory Porsche race car inside.
where's the clip for the steering wheel, mate?
This guy, so funny. Freddie, you get some measurements of that header in there for me?
I don't want to take notes.
No? He said we could.
Can.
All right, I will. I have no shame.
We'll just give it to you anyway.
Yeah, you just take
Yeah.
it.
If it would fit, I would. I'd say, hey, I'd be in here. I'd be like, hey, can we fit it up to the car real quick? I want to see what it does.
What's with the dollar bill?
What do you think? There used to be more in it before I shipped it over. And I think one of the guys from the container took some souvenirs. You fit in it all right?
Yeah. Is it HGT sequential?
Yeah.
5-speed or 6-speed?
I think 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the reverser, so you know the cable.
Oh, yeah. That's freaking standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the same 6-speed in the taxi.
I like it.
Link's got 5-speed in his one, behind the 20B.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got a 5-speed in the wagon.
You like my cell phone charger in there?
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm a bit jealous of this.
Yeah, hell yeah. Best thing in the whole
I'm
car.
a bit jealous of this. He's got a phone charger.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Has it got a cup holder?
It does.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, right behind your elbow, look.
Oh, man.
Priorities. New car thing.
Hey, what else do you need?
It reminds me of the AZ3 because it's the same, a real late model.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so the dash and stuff.
You have a rear mirror?
A rearview mirror?
Yeah.
I don't know if I did.
There's not one there, and I figured you had one.
Maybe. No, I don't think I ever did. I don't know why.
That is the smallest fire extinguisher I've ever seen. Like, that is not going to put out a rotary fire, mate. Like,
I'll tell you that for free.
yeah, from experience.
Tell me how I know.
Has this car been on fire before?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it has.
Yeah.
You know what our first experience was? It was the collector was getting so hot that it was melting the seam sealer on the chassis. So the seam sealer was catching fire under the car inside the frame rail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know what? Because Formula Drift, right, you got to run fire suppression with the button on the outside. I would literally make mine so it's disconnected.
Yeah.
Because people would just see flames and freak out and run over and just hit it.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, it's sweet. You know, it's if you sometimes you're just trying to start it, or it's just popping, or it's still idling but breathing because it's hot, and people would just come and whack it, and then you're out of the freaking whole race.
Yeah.
We'd either hide it, like put it so it's really difficult to get to where the hood drops down. It's like if there's fire, bro, I'll control it.
Yeah.
myself. I got this.
But he's gonna fire this thing up in the cafe.
Everyone gone?
Yeah, I know.
He's on a work meeting.
all of the coffee they're gonna need to throw out after this thing fires up.
You watch. It'll probably be flat back.
I have no idea what you just said. That was a bit too Kiwi for me.
It's a bit, but
Yep.
it's just rotary talk.
Yeah.
The cafe's still open, but the battery.
Well, if they get mad, we'll buy some drinks to say sorry. That's way quieter than I would have expected. What the heck kind of muffler do you have on this thing? I need that.
Just a hand-built friggin' muffler.
Sorry, Steph.
A bit of premix mixed with your coffee.
Thank you for that.
I mean, that's not just idling, but when it's screaming, it is the best sounding frickin' motor.
That muffler's putting in work.
Oh, dude.
I thought it was gonna
You should
split
have
our
heard it when
ears.
it was straight pipe. Like it was just too much to actually appreciate the sound.
You know what I think too? I think like I've noticed with my car, sometimes it's so loud that it sounds worse on camera because the cameras literally just can't.
Just distort.
Yeah.
That thing, this kid's freaking, that's the loudest thing it is.
Really?
It was the first car I've ever tandemed with, like chasing and been like, oh, and I was in my wagon, which is NA4 or noisy. I'm just like, oh man, that actually really hurts the
Yeah.
Whilst he's just, freaking sweet. You know, I've smelled a bit of premix.
Yeah.
I'm a little high-headed now. Woo!
Next thing you know, every single car's gonna be running at the same time.
Yeah, it feels like a toy when you drive. It's the fun. It just feels like you're in like an old freaking Tamiya RC car.
I love it. That's a loud one.
I mean, it's no Pro 4, but it's
You're
freaking
getting
way
sleepy.
more fun because you're freaking banging gears and handbraking.
You're gonna take your meds soon?
Else as well.
You already took them, didn't you?
I can imagine
No.
the VA guys next to you. They're like, oh my god. You know?
Yeah, like, how much horsepower you got, mate? Like 350, mate. Like,
Guy, what just happened? You got to give me the explanation.
So these Rotan Clean stickers that Mad Mike does, he puts them on cars that he like as his tick of approval, I guess, is probably the easiest way to put it. And you actually have one. So.
usually it's got to be cut springs and freaking lock diffs.
But we'll
and
let 'em
really
off.
loud.
We can make that arranged.
But burnout.
It's an inch too high, bro.
People that just Rotan Clan was always known for doing. We'd build cars. There's like Fawn Rotonats, Rotary Summer Drags, like all these big rotor events. And we would just build cars for the burnout comp because that's all we could really afford.
Well, thank you again for the hospitality. I'll see you on Sunday. We're going to line up, have some
Yep.
fun.
That's right.
Rotary Reunion. Where can they get tickets?
Choiceevents.co.nz, mate. See you guys there.
Can you say that again in English? Well, I guess.
Choiceevents.co.nz.
Thank you.
See you there.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Yeah, I need you to say that again on camera. It does?
Yeah, it sounds really good.
That was only $7,000, bro.
Yeah. That's the cool thing when you start a rotor and you just.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it sounds insane, bro. It's cold, man. Wait till it's on the track.
Why do they cold start so good? I notice they just always fire up like first crank.
And also because your oil's cold and thick, so I don't know.
Oh, they're sealed up better.
Yeah. That's how you get good comp, man. You just put thick oil in.
I love it.
Very sick. Looking forward to Sunday, bro.
Hell yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, boy.
See.
From a veteran trader freezing as a winning trade turns into a $200,000 loss,
Number getting bigger and bigger. Wow. $195,000 in the red.
to refusing to accept defeat and paying the price for it in real time.
Oh my god. I lost. Bro. I'm fucking sick.
These are the top 3 biggest live trading losses caught on camera. First up is a legend in the day trading space. Ross Cameron is known for his incredible discipline and consistency. But this video is a brutal reminder that the market does not care who you are.
Let's begin with the live trading archive from this morning. So I sat down this morning. I had noticed GLTO was the leading gapper, and that was when it was under 14. It was right here. And I thought, okay, looks interesting. It is a biotech stock. And yesterday, we had a biotech stock that made a phenomenal move. It was SPRB. This stock went from about $16 a share to 360 bucks. Holy moly, this is crazy.
He starts the day with a massive psychological disadvantage, recency bias. Just the day before, he witnessed a different biotech stock absolutely explode in price. So when he sits down this morning, he's chasing the ghost of yesterday's runner.
This was the first stock that I traded, and the morning started poorly from the very beginning. So as you can see, GLTO has just squeezed. I would say that I have a little bit of FOMO on it, fear of missing out, a little bit of frustration.
This is the critical moment where the disaster actually begins. The first loss from a string of bad trades. Ross tries to catch a move to the upside on GLTO, and it immediately rejects him.
As it comes up to this level, I end up adding right there at 29.27. And you can see right here, it dips back down. Within an instant, I'm down $2 a share. Look at this rejection. And so I end up taking the loss, and I'm red $20,000 on my first trade.
He loses $20,000 in seconds. For some people, that's a year's salary. For Ross, it's only a setback, but it triggers something dangerous, emotional tilt.
My feeling at that moment is like anger, frustration.
It's a jump. Time to get dirty.
What was it? I'm going there if you want to come up a little early.
Okay, I gotcha. Oh, did you loot that? Yeah.
Solid find on that intel. Keep digging for more.
I'm all the way over here. We're just
New missions just got posted. Have a look and knock out what you can. Heads up. Enemy group targeting you. Keep your head on the swivel.
Saw an ammo drop near me.
I just killed one.
One down. You're in on the next one and move fast. Clear the objective. Dump the target.
Somebody's close to you.
Yeah.
Yep, top of the building. One ping.
Hostile dropping near your location.
There's two of them. Oh, another one here too. Fuck me. On me. I died from fall damage like a fucking idiot. Bullshit.
Okay, I love the no audio in this game.
Right?
Alright, you're good to go. Ready to get back in.
We land close to those kids. I'd just land back on that roof.
Got a friendly rejoining the fight.
Never mind.
Are we there?
Construction. Might be somebody there, but somebody looted this on me.
Nice area's been looted. Someone's here with me.
That's my nade. We can go zip.
Fucking shoddy. That shit is so hard to guide. I don't see anyone but the heli driver in construction right now on my drone.
Alright. About to get a custom weapon, Lodi.
Oh, bro, I'm so sick. This is ridiculous. Oh. I gotta blow my nose, be right back. Right. Looks like someone shot at the crane.
Yeah, at the tank. But on RPG, we could go take out the tank real quick. I'm going to Nexus.
I do. You can get some plates?
No, I don't. But it's all good. Yeah, we got a custom come down.
Yeah. I'm dropping you a plate or two on me.
Alright.
Ready to go to that? Okay, I'll just
Yeah.
Dropping plates. Two.
So we can just go back. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna go back the way we came.
1 sec. I think people are gonna rush this custom. We can get some good kills here.
And then I got 2 kills.
And I was wrong. There's no way.
Probably gonna get teams coming in on that.
There's 2 guys right here. It's kind of alone. There's a team right here. They're rushing on, peeling on this side. Gotta come to this custom right now, I think.
We can just wait for him. They're taking a while.
Right? There they are. Cracked one. Behind the ambulance.
Alrighty. One's 1 HP. My ping. Both of them.
One down.
Oh. Okay.
That was your pizza.
This is triggering.
He is now desperate to get back to green.
And then I have a trade on CISS right here. Although it pops up a little bit higher, it doesn't end up holding up very well. It rejects fairly violently. And I only made 2,000 bucks on it. Now the problem with this is I would say this is another bad trade. But in this moment, I've become already emotionally compromised. Then next thing you know, we've got ZNB, which pops up, and I end up losing 13,000 in my main account. I try to trade it on this squeeze, it ends up rejecting, and now I'm down 31,000 on the day.
He forces 2 more bad trades, pushing him down over $30,000 on the day.
So at this point here, it would probably have been a good idea for me to put this account on the shelf and just say, nope, I'm not going to trade it. I'm leaving it alone. Why didn't I do that? Well, this is the reality with being in a state of emotional hijack. You've got so much emotion that you almost get tunnel vision. In fact, it's embarrassing to even show it.
Instead of walking away, he loads up for one massive make-it-back trade on the same stock he had his first loss on.
So here, GLTO curls back up. As it starts to pull away, I punch it right about here for the breakthrough 32. And I'm thinking about SPRB from yesterday and the way that squeezed from about $35 a share to $50 a share. And I jumped in it at $32.35, and I bought about 15,000 shares. And that's a pretty big position.
At first, Ross is right. And within moments, he is up $35,000.
And right here, it's at $34.75. I'm up about $35,000.
He has erased his earlier losses and is now green on the day. Maybe he should have taken the profit and ran. But Ross is blinded by the expectation of a massive squeeze like he saw yesterday. He doesn't want $35,000. He wants a home run. So instead of selling, he adds to the position.
And I don't sell it. Why not? I thought it was going higher. And so what I did instead is I added up here for the break of 35. And so my cost basis goes up to 34 right there. It's a big position.
He is now holding 40,000 shares. But in the blink of an eye, the trade turns around.
So I've got a 40,000 share position, and look at this thing knife. Look at how fast this happens. Right here, I'm up $35,000, and I then think this is going to break 35 and go straight to 38 and 40, just like SPRB did yesterday. And then all of a sudden right there, I'm down $1 a share. I'm down $2.50 a share. I'm down 80 grand.
In less than 15 seconds, his P&L swings from a $35,000 profit to an $80,000 loss. The shock is so severe that he freezes, watching the number tick down.
So my P&L, I'm looking at it and I'm down. Now I'm down $3 a share. I'm down $3.50. And then it breaks 30 and I'm starting to sell, and look at that number getting bigger and bigger. Wow. I don't like watching that. $195,000 in the red.
He finally capitulates and hits the sell button, realizing a total loss of nearly $200,000.
It feels unforgivable to lose that much money in one morning. Boy, that was a tough trade. So, you know, I kind of had it coming. I had already lost $20,000 on this thing one time because it knifed on me and dropped $3 a share. Right here, right back here at 30. And it did it again. And I should have known that was going to happen. And to add insult to injury, it does end up rallying all the way back up to $35 a share. Should I have held? And the answer is no. If I had held, this candle where we dropped from 34 down to about $25 a share, we lost almost 10 points in one candle. That would have been a $400,000 loss here. This was the candle that I lost on. You don't know how much it's going to keep going down. All you know is that you're in at 34 and you're down $5 a share and it's still dropping. And if this thing keeps going, if you don't cut it, I mean, what are you going to do?
It's a painful lesson in risk management. Even the best traders in the world are only one bad decision away from disaster when emotions take the wheel. Next up is Forex trader Alex G, with a loss that unfolds over the course of 5 painful days. He starts the week with a very ambitious goal.
Our goal this week is to make $200,000 to $300,000. We have not traded for a whole entire week.
He also takes a moment to call leveraged gold traders gamblers, setting a very high standard for his own discipline for the week ahead.
I want to make something very clear right now. Anybody out there that is trading the S&P 500 and you're trading gold, you're a gambler. You're a degenerate. Like, you have no context of what is proper confluence trading. You don't really have a strategy here. You're just looking for any reason to buy. And any reason to buy on something that's at the highest point it's ever been, to me, is just a gamble. Euro USD. I'm going to be waiting for price on Euro USD to give me a break and retest on this to sell.
His plan is solid. He is stalking setups on the euro and British pound pairs with the US dollar.
So I want the market to show me the hand first. Show me the break. I'll wait for the retest, and then we will enter the big time sell to the downside.
He is being patient, waiting for the market to show him its hand. He spends the next day in hesitation, and when day 3 rolls around, things immediately go wrong.
Euro USD has continued to have a move to the downside. We did not enter this. GBP USD has continued to have a push to the downside. We did not fucking enter this.
Both the euro and the pound tank exactly as he predicted, but they did it without him. You can hear the annoyance starting to build. Moments later, he pivots to find a new opportunity.
Okay, so for sure the number one pair is USD CAD and NZD USD.
He identifies 2 potential trades, but there is a problem.
Here we are betting for a weak dollar and a strong CAD. Here we are betting for a strong dollar and a weak NZD. You see this? This is where it gets interesting. Right? Like, if the dollar gets strong, this is going to go down and this is going to go up. I'm going to definitely be wrong on one of these two.
He can't take both because they contradict each other regarding the strength of the US dollar.
So I need to make a decision on which one. This is that decision-making moment that differentiates a good trader from a great trader.
He has to pick the perfect winner to make up for the trades he missed yesterday.
So for now, I'm going to wait to see if this comes back into this potential entry level. If not, I just avoided myself a loss. NZD USD, I'm going to wait for this to have the break below this area so that I can enter this trade.
But before he could make up his mind, USD CAD drops without him too.
Fuck, man. Fuck. It just did it too fast. That's really what it was. Like, it didn't give me a fucking chance, man. So this is why you can't go do this cross-pair correlation bullshit, right? You need to like treat every trade for what it is. And I was right. I could have taken both of these trades and they would have offsetted each other, right? If I were to close out both trades, I'd make profit.
That is now 3 major moves he has missed in 3 days. The frustration boils over, feeling like the market is actively dodging him.
For me, I wanted to pick just the right trade and enter just the right trade. Let's see what happens. So far, I missed out on it. If this goes down, this goes up. It's fucking math. Now, I know I'm contradicting myself a little bit here. You don't ever want to do cross-pair correlation. It's not good. But it's just black and white. Well, this trade's done, right? This trade already happened. So this one, see you later.
Desperate to catch something this week, he locks in on the last trade left.
Now here, hello. What's your name? New Zealand. I've always had a thing for the Zealands, you know what I'm saying?
Late on day 3, he pulls the trigger with massive size.
I've waited for so many extra confirmations. I'm going to go ahead and enter this trade literally right now live with you guys. My account balance is $3 million, 1,000 lots. Okay. So let me go ahead and execute this trade. So, all right, beautiful. We just entered the position. We're already decently in profit. The trade is moving very solid.
Initially, it works. He is already up that same night.
All right, little update. Pretty clean continuation push. Not fucking bad. We are over fucking really good around the fucking money. We have $50,000 fucking dollars.
The relief is instant, and the ego returns.
Yeah, you want to say it's fake, you motherfuckers? You want to say it's fucking demo, you motherfuckers? What color is your fucking Jacob & Co. roulette, huh? Honestly, Alex, relax. All right, relax. Wait, did I over risk on this trade? Oh, we're good. Set and fucking forget.
Day 4 arrives, and it's not going well. The trade has turned against him, and he is deep in the red.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Market update. Fuck, man. We're a little bit in drawdown right now. $132,000 in drawdown on NZD USD. So we're definitely in a loss. We have not lost just yet.
He holds the position, praying for a reversal.
Trump is going to speak. You guys know what that means. He's about to say some crazy shit. So hopefully the dollar, whatever he's going to say, will make this stronger to push this to the downside. So our only confidence right now is hope.
He pins his survival on a scheduled speech from Trump later that day, admitting his strategy has now degraded to just hope. In the evening, the market decides to play with his emotions.
That right there is my stop loss, and my stop loss did not get hit. We are still inside of this trade. We're in drawdown about $150,000 right now.
That line, that dotted line, that's our stop loss. That wick is where price went to. Look how close that got to our stop loss.
We are still in this trade, bro. If this goes and it hits our take profit, this might be the most legendary trade on the face of the earth. Fuck, man.
Finally, it's day 5. The CPI news drops, volatility explodes, and the market rips through his stop loss.
Fuck, man. This is the fucking bullshit that I'm talking about, bro. We lost $223,000 on this position right here, as you guys can see, because of CPI bullshit, man.
He ends the week taking a realized loss of $224,000. A brutal end to a long week.
All you need to do is stick to your plan. Who the fuck is calling me? That was my motherfucking Indian fucking calling. This is a week where you got me, buddy. I'll be honest, you got me.
Finally, we have TJR with his worst trading day yet.
All right, guys. Market just opened. Bro, shut the fuck up.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? At this time, we'll be conducting fire alarm testing. Please disregard any audio or visual alarms. Thank you.
Of course, they're just running fucking fire alarm tests at 9:30 a.m., bro.
He starts the session with a dangerous amount of certainty. He isn't reacting to the market, he is predicting it.
We came down, we filled 5-minute equilibrium. This is exactly what I wanted. Again, I'm pretty good at this stuff. Whichever index is closer to these draws on liquidity, that's probably the one that I'll take the trade on. Again, guys, this is exactly what I was telling you was going to happen. We get that 5-minute bullish SMT, but we wait for the 5-minute retrace because it's going to give us a better entry. See here, if ES breaks structure, I'll go long on NASDAQ.
He believes he knows exactly where the price is going.
All of these highs look great for draws on liquidity. Okay, so I'm going to go long here on NASDAQ. Just entered. This is a good draw right here, though. These equal highs. We can go all the way up here as well. ES wouldn't be horrible longs either. It's low-key better. I'm not going to lie.
He takes a big position, going long on both the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. He is so confident that he doubles his exposure to the same direction, expecting an immediate move up.
I went long on both ES and NASDAQ because NASDAQ is closer to these draws on liquidity, but ES has really good risk to reward here. So we'll see how this plays out. Just to show you guys that I'm actually in this trade.
But the market doesn't cooperate. The price starts to dip against his entry. You can hear the doubt creeping in.
To me, there's like negative reason for why we wouldn't want to come up and take out these highs. All the good draws on liquidity are to the upside. It's just seeing whether or not we got in at the right time, which me personally, I think we did. To me,
look, came up, reject. Swept.
There's like negative reason for why we wouldn't want to come up and take out these highs. All the good draws on liquidity are to the upside. It's just seeing whether or not we got in at the right time. Which me personally, I think we did. No. Big down candle. Come on, man. Don't do it, NASDAQ. Jeez, bro, are we going to like do something? Can we break structure? NASDAQ's not looking good. Neither of these trades are looking good.
Go to flipped position.
Okay, NASDAQ, I got stopped out. Damn, ES, I got stopped out as well.
He ultimately gets stopped out of both positions.
Watch, and now we're probably going to reverse up. I would like to fucking put money on it. I lost $67,000 on both of those trades.
But instead of calling it quits, TJR becomes even more confident.
I would like to believe that we're going to go higher here. There's just no way that we go lower. Honestly, like a blind long on this sounds pretty fucking good to me. I can't lie.
He refuses to accept the reality of the price action, convinced the indexes are guaranteed.
Reacting. Yeah, you react. You see up before getting it.
To revisit higher levels.
Mad about that. We took out every single draw on liquidity to the downside. There's nothing else down here for NASDAQ. Okay, now this has to be it. This is going to be an SMT divergence. I'm going long on NASDAQ. And I'm fucking going high risk, bro. I don't care.
He enters another long on the NASDAQ, only this time with a much bigger position.
There's nowhere else for it to go to the downside on NASDAQ. There you go. Get me in. Watch, bro. Shit's going to play out in like 2 fucking seconds.
As the trade begins to go his way, he even raises the take profit target.
Oh, what do you freaking know? But yeah, I went like fucking heavy duty long on this shit. We're going to make it all back and we're going to make more money on top of it.
We're going to have to.
And after that SMT, I'm low-key thinking we're damn near guaranteed to take out all of these highs, bro. We might as well go full extendo on them.
But the market is always full of surprises.
Bruh. We better freaking hope that we don't get stopped out again.
With the price going below his entry point, the confidence is gone, replaced by the bargaining phase.
If I get stopped out on this, then I'm smoked for the day. Like smoked on the monthly P&L as well. Come on, bruh. Ain't no way we're going to be doing this right now. Let's not do this right now.
He is begging the market for mercy, but it rips right through his stop loss.
Any fucking lower and I'm done. Oh my god. Please turn around. Yo. Please turn around, bro. Please.
He can only sit in silence.
Dog. Oh my god.
You have a double pop?
I lost, bro. I'm fucking sick.
Double
I lost
pop.
234,060.
Double pop.
He made what was an already bad month even worse, all because he couldn't accept that first loss.
Big negative on this month, bro. Well, that puts us at negative $185,000 on the month. I can't believe that.
It is a brutal ending to our list, and a reminder that no matter how good you are, the market will always humble overconfidence. From risking $65,000 on a coin flip.
All right, we're flipping the coin. Here we go. Go down. Go.
To a wannabe trading expert blowing his account on the very first trade.
But my money I keep losing money, bro. How do you ask for your money back?
These are the top 3 craziest moments when streamers traded for the first time. And we're starting with a self-proclaimed Forex trading expert, who's here to show his thousands of viewers exactly how he makes money.
Today we're trading Forex. Why are we trading Forex? Because I'm getting broke. Get in your Forex question before I start trading and show you how I do this, how I'm making money on Forex. How do you turn 100K from 1K? I'm about to do that right now, actually. That's funny that you asked that.
He's starting with a $1,000 budget and a whole lot of confidence.
Any currencies you trade? Yeah, I'm trading NASDAQ right now. Forex is like a lifestyle, dog.
And like any true expert, his first move is to watch a Forex trading tutorial.
I'm gonna teach you how to trade Forex in only 7 minutes. See, before
Wait. I'm just refreshing my memory. I know this thing, bro. What time frame do you often use? You got a South African time frame. What are you talking about, dog? Please don't ask stupid questions.
here, but today we're gonna focus on GBP USD, which is the
Oh yeah, this is the one I'm trading on. I said NASDAQ. Okay, I did say NASDAQ, but let me explain to you what I mean by NASDAQ. So it is basically NASDAQ.
After refreshing his memory, he opens the trading platform.
I have 1,000 right now. I just put in 1,000 rand, nothing too crazy. That's my last money for the month. I'm flipping 1,000. I wanna make it 100K. So we forgot a stop loss on top here, and we shot the bottom loss. So now the market is going down. Basically, there's no choice but to go back up. As you can see, right now it's going back up. I don't know if you can see.
His analysis is simple. He draws two lines, sees the price is going down, and concludes it has no choice but to go back up.
So what do you think we need to do, Chad? You tell me from this information. We selling or we buying? Sell, we selling. You're wrong. Actually, you're supposed to buy.
So.
Because it's a downward trade, so it has to go back up. So you're buying. So let's buy. I might go all in, bro. I'm confident in this trade. I'm a fucker like 10 P's, 10 stop losses. So we fucker 10 and then we buy. Let's buy 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
He's so confident he decides to go all in, trying to buy 10 lots. A position size his $1,000 account thankfully can't handle.
Oh, I put too much. Let's put 1. I think it's making money. Let's do 1. We have to do 1. The trade is open. The trade is finally open. I'm gonna do like 4 times.
After figuring out how to actually place a trade, he opens his first position, and immediately he's losing money.
Why is it red? It's negative. Now it's gonna go back up, don't worry. Put a stop loss. I already did. You see, it's turning blue. We are in the blues. We are almost in the blues, gents. Just believe. That's weird. I would have usually made money from now.
As the losses on his long trades get bigger, his chat starts spamming sell. So he listens and opens some short positions.
What do you mean you told me to sell, dog?
I did tell you to sell. We're coming up again. What did he sweep? What did he draw? He's gonna try to get into a fucking sell, sweep, and fucking pull back up.
He now has multiple buy and sell trades open at the exact same time, actively trading against himself. This is not a trading strategy.
Oh yeah, there we go. We're selling now, we're selling.
He's now stuck, bleeding money on all sides. He seeks guidance from another trading video. This one, however, just seems to demotivate him.
Doesn't get any simpler than this. You have bearish structure, shift to bullish structure, retest and reject EMA, bullish candle, and just set and forget. Doesn't get any simpler than this.
But why is mine not in the blues though? Why is it still in black? Why is it still in the red? But my money I keep losing money, bro. How do you ask for your money back? How do you close? Chat, how do you ask for your money back?
He panics and closes everything, locking in a sizable loss. But he can't end the stream like this.
Let me try it one more time. You guys said I must do buy and it buy and it's still on negative. I'm still losing money. Chat, are you guys?
He opens a few more long positions, convinced his original analysis was right.
Let's buy. We're buying. It has to be buy, bro. The market was going down. It's gonna go back up, dog. You guys don't know trading, bro. Okay, so we mize it and we'll come catch it later, man. This is the moment of truth. Wait. Yo.
He steps away, and when he comes back, his trades are actually in profit. He closes them as fast as he can, securing a $50 win. But that small win wasn't nearly enough to cover the first disaster.
What? This thing charged my mind. Can we get it back? To withdraw money from a trading account, enter the desired amount, and nigga, this is not telling me how to get my money back, bro.
After his quick expert trading session, he's down $130 with no way to get it back.
How much did you donate? You guys think you're funny now. Who said we donating on Forex, dog?
For the next one, we have a seasoned trader teaching his friend Josh the ropes.
Instant deposit available. We got it.
The setup is simple. A fresh $500 account on his phone and one of the most traded stocks in the world.
Stay tuned until the end to see if Josh loses all of his $500. We'll use Apple because I already said Apple, and most people know the ticker symbol. Yeah, so go to trade. Okay.
Trade options.
Trade options. Now, a call is betting on the price to go up. A put is betting on the price to go down. Now, options are leveraged. Buying one option contract is equivalent to 100 shares of the stock. So if Apple is at, what's Apple trading at? Apple's trading for 152. So 152 times 100, 15,000. All right, so roughly $15,000 you would need. So do you see how we're leveraging your money buying options? And that's why options are super risky.
High risk, high reward.
After explaining what options are, the mentor asks his student for his expert analysis on where the stock is headed.
What are you going to do? That's the question.
Yeah, it's going to go
up or down. You think it's going to go up?
I know it's going to go up.
Okay, you know it's going to go up.
I know it's going to go up. This is easy.
With that ironclad analysis, they dive in.
All right, so that means you want to buy
a call.
A call.
Trade option.
Okay, you're buying these contracts. Okay, the Apple $155 call, it expires 7/22. Quick review. So
swipe up to submit.
Yep. All right, so you got filled on those contracts.
Josh buys 8 call contracts, a leveraged bet that Apple will go up, spending $456 of his $500 budget on his very first trade.
Where do I see like if I'm up?
So there, you're up $8.
Selling.
So you're up $8. We're gonna put this phone away.
To pass the time, the mentor brings Josh over to his professional setup. He explains that they can guess how their Apple trade is doing by just watching the overall market. And the new trader reveals his expectations for his call.
Essentially, all your positions at the end of the day are dictated one way or another, more or less by the overall market. So we can even pull up the overall market here. How do you think your Apple's doing? Kind of choppy.
Average, yeah.
All right, not much movement. You might have some nice beginner's luck on this Apple trade.
Finally, it's the moment of truth. They go back to the phone to check the position.
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's see where this Apple position is at. Do you think you're up or down?
I'm up at least 50% right now.
50%. These were some risky contracts. Oh, yeah, let's go. Wait, so how much are you up?
I don't know.
You're up
$72. I'm so good at this, dude.
While he's not up 50%, he did make $72. And a new trading god is born.
$88. How do I trade? Trade. Sell?
Sell. Yep. And then sell how many contracts? 8. Type in 8.
In a panic of pure excitement, he scrambles to figure out how to cash out.
There, you're filled. There's a lot of volume on those contracts. So there you go. What did you lock in? You locked in $96.
He successfully sells all 8 contracts, locking in a final profit of $96.
So that right there is called...
You guys want to learn how to trade? Come to me.
That's called beginner's luck.
For our final clip, we have professional trader TJR teaching his friend Togi, a bodybuilder and gambling streamer, how to trade.
I'm starting with $65,000. Yeah. Because if I make $20,000, I'm going to be pissed. Like, I really need to make, like, double my money. Double? Is that, like, reasonable, or is that...
We can try.
But Togi isn't starting with $500. He has $65,000 to play with.
Okay, ready? We're going to speedrun this. Do you know how trends move in the market, or no?
Up and down.
Exactly. How can you identify if it's an uptrend, if it goes fucking up? It'll move like that.
I can follow that, guys.
Yup.
Pretty easy.
And then a downtrend, guess what it is?
When it keeps making the lower boys and keeps going down.
Exactly. Boom. So it's lower lows and lower highs. The trend is your friend. Okay, so when we're in an uptrend, what do we want to be doing?
betting up, go long.
Exactly. When we're in a downtrend, what do we want to be doing?
Be shorted.
Exactly.
Oh, how do you motherfuckers lose money?
We'll pretend like we're using some sort of fundamentals at first.
Well, I'm gonna try, but if it starts
if
going south, then I'm flipping a fucking coin.
What would you do right now? Like just pure
Short. For sure, go short.
Yeah, why?
Because it's oh wait, no. Because we're going like this.
Yup.
But what about that?
What about that?
Oh shit! Okay. Let's go long.
Bro, okay.
After TJR teaches him what an uptrend is, he's asked what he wants to do.
Just what should we do?
Short.
Cool. Okay, we're in. Okay, damn. Yeah, so we did 0.1 launch. So you're up $10 right now.
They start small, placing a tiny short trade to test the waters.
Oh, look at that go! We should have full ported.
You want to put some shit in?
Okay, all right. Well, now
we're up $25, $30, $37.
All right.
Close that shit out. Close that shit out.
Yeah!
It's instantly in profit, and they close it for $40.
Now I know what's going on. Now I can't fucking lose. I'm on a heater.
Togi is hooked, to put it lightly.
Like, we didn't even put a stop loss. Right now, we're not operating with a stop loss. What I tell everybody is, like, no stop loss means you can't lose. It's like infinite reward, no risk.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Riding the high, he enters another short, this time with a bigger size.
There's no erection in that candle, bro. It looks like it's gonna just, like, go all the way back down.
Yeah, well, but remember, that's what the Jews were up.
Okay, so we should have gone long, but we don't know yet. Wow, this is all right. I just got to get in. I would like to go short now.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Oh, we lost $50.
670. Yeah.
Okay. Go down. Go.
Right now, you're up $50 right now.
We're up?
Yeah, we're up.
Oh, bang.
Yeah.
It quickly nets him a $450 profit.
Okay, word. That's no problem.
So you're up $500 baby on that.
Now we just watch the candles and the money grow. All right. So at what point is it like when do you close shit? Because now it's done the derp. It lost its
right. You want to be able to maneuver.
We'll close that one. We'll close that one. Take a little profit.
Get the fuck out of there.
Bang! All right. $450 Proferino.
He's a natural. So for his third trade, Togi ditches all that strategy and goes back to his roots.
All right. We're flipping the coin. Here we go, people. TJR said when you don't know what's going on.
I did not say
Rule
that.
number one in TJ's course when you sign up, because when you're fucking confused to grab yourself a goddamn coin.
He's going to flip a coin to decide the direction.
I would do like 20 lots at a time, if it even lets you.
All right, here we go. Flipping the coin, baby. Here we go.
What is that?
This is long. All right, we're going long. All right, here we go. Thank you for the advice, TJR. Here we go.
TJR disapproves, but the coin is spoken. Togi goes long with a massive 60 lot position on the USD and Canadian dollar pair.
20 lots long. Oh god, it went.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
He is immediately down $500.
60 lots, baby. Here we go. Oh, we're down $500 already. Oh my god. Please go up. We're down $500. Wow, this is way better this way. Now it's like moving amounts of money that gets you excited. Oh shit, we should have got short. Okay. We're down 500 on this.
While that massive trade is open, he decides to open another one, a long on the S&P 500 with the rest of his money.
You're Canadian, or nah, it's one back.
Because this is my own. What? What you forget? You're stressing me out, dude.
Nah, so there's a reason why you can't buy anymore.
What, we lotted out?
Your shit's maxed, bro.
His entire $65,000 is now on the line. He's terrified. But when they check back on the coin flip trade, the coin was right.
It was.
Oh wait, hold on. You got to go back to this real quick.
Oh yeah, you're up.
6K! Easy! You're up, baby! You're crazy. We'll close out part of that because that's hilarious that worked out.
Wait, check it though. You don't want to like.
Oh, so it's not about the numbers. If it's cooking, it's cooking.
Yeah, it can go in your direction.
I didn't fucking flip no coin.
You bottom ticked this.
He ultimately lets it ride. But while one trade is booming, they check the S&P 500 trade.
Yeah, so we're down, like we're only up $500 right now. I think the S&P is like eating your ass.
Oh! Holy shit!
Unfortunately, it is tanking, losing $4,000, then $5,000, eating all of his profits.
All right. $3,000 profit.
He closes the winning Forex position for a $3,000 profit, but the S&P trade continues to plummet.
You're down like 3 racks right now.
4
racks on the S&P, bro.
After 3.5 hours of gut-wrenching swings and a final successful trade,
5.2K.
You're up a band now.
Togi finished the day with $1,000 in profit and a whole lot of stress.
But I just spent. We've been live for 3.5 fucking hours and I made a band. I mean, it was a good stream for sure, but I have not made or lost any money, so we're gonna have to do something.
Ever wondered how streamers have no recoil on Battlefield 6? It's actually pretty simple. I'll show you how you can do it as well. In the settings, set as wide a field of view as you're comfortable with, then set your weapon field of view to wide. This is going to give you as little visual recoil as possible. Now also turn your camera shake scale as low as possible, prioritize control and precision when selecting weapons and weapon attachments, and control the recoil you have left with your stick or mouse, and boom, enjoy low recoil gameplay. Follow for more. Ever wondered how streamers have no recoil on Battlefield 6?
Here's a few Chiefs players I'm very excited about for the 2026 NFL season. Let's start with Brashard Smith. He's a bit of an unknown, but I do think he can be the team's punt and kick returner plus gadget guy on offense. I think that's about as far as we're going to get. Maybe he'll be your third down back like Jerick McKinnon year 3, but he only had 2 pass pro reps his entire rookie season. Could he defy the odds in one offseason despite only having 1 year of experience at running back at the college level? I mean, maybe, but time will surely tell there. The next player I'm excited about is linebacker Jeffrey Bossa. He only played 40 defensive snaps his rookie year. I wish they would have given him more, especially considering they were eliminated from the playoffs with a few games left in the season. But if the team does end up moving on from Drew Tranquill to save $6 million, and let's say they re-sign Leo Chanel, who's a pending free agent, that means Jeffrey Bossa is going to be the next Drew Tranquill, converted safety, coverage linebacker. Excited about that. We'll see about these two, Brashard Smith and Jeffrey Bossa, but Noel Williams is the next guy that I'm really excited about. He had less coverage snaps overall than Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson, but he allowed a lower completion percentage and had the same amount of pass breakups as Trent McDuffie did, despite playing 130 less snaps. I understand he wasn't covering wide receiver ones and all that like Trent McDuffie was, but still, the progress that Noel Williams made I think his future is pretty bright here in Kansas City, and I'm excited about it. He's probably your corner 2 or 3 for the 2026 NFL season. And then let's talk about Matt Araiza. Yes, I'm talking about the punter because he had a very big step up in 2025 compared to 2024, specifically at landing punts inside the 20 without touchbacks. He had 13 touchbacks his first year with the Chiefs, only 3 in 2025, despite having 56 punt attempts compared to 72 in 2024. So he is landing them inside the 20 more often and not having them bounce into the end zone. That obviously helps with favorable field position for the Chiefs defense. There's several other Chiefs players I'm excited about, but one I do want to talk about is Kingsley Suamataia. I thought he looked really good as a left guard his first year at guard in particular. He wasn't elite, he wasn't Joe Thuney level or anything crazy like that, but I think we saw enough positive signs from Kingsley Suamataia to be pretty excited about him in year 2, especially considering he's going to be next to Josh Simmons. They'll have another year together under their belt, and I am very excited about the left side of the Chiefs O-line for years to come, considering they are both Josh Simmons and Kingsley Suamataia on rookie deals. Here's a
little secret to share with you. Inversion fair value gaps are better than fair value gaps. Singular fair value gap gets broken, close below. Oh, what do you know? Price goes right to the low once it gets broken. Start using inversion fair value gaps more. They're going to be so much better than normal fair value gaps. I got a little secret to share with you. Inversion fair value gaps are better than fair value gaps. Singular fair value gap gets broken, close below. Oh, what do you know? Price goes right to the low once it gets broken. Start using inversion fair value gaps more. They're going to be so much better than normal fair value gaps. I got a little secret to share with you. Inversion fair value gap.
Her mom literally held her wedding dress to prevent her from getting married to you.
Well, her mother is very much a narcissist, and she thinks
Also, it's her mother's fault, yet all the debt is literally yours and not hers at all whatsoever. And you said she needs to learn how to budget.
Yeah.
All the debt is you.
Yeah, she didn't have debt before me, but she didn't have a degree either. So
I also didn't have collections before you.
And you didn't have a job either. You didn't have a driver's license either. I helped teach you to drive. I got you a car.
So what, are you my savior?
Maybe.
Her mom.
Playman with the super chat says 7700X and a 5070 for 1080p streaming and gaming at the same time? Or is it better to save up for something better to move up to 1440p? You can definitely game in 1440p with a 5070, man. Like, you should not be gaming in 1080p with a 5070. You can probably game and stream in 1440p. Like, that's a great combo. That's a great 1440p combo, man. Now, I will say that I think most people overrate streaming in anything above 1080p. Like, I understand that you can do it these days, and it probably will become popular. But like, I have never streamed in anything other than 1080p, and like, we're fine, man. You can definitely do it in 1080p, so I would just use what you have, man. That's a great combination. Playman with the super chat says 7.
Okay, she's looking good. She's looking really good so far. All right, let's take a look in her eyes. That's an infected cell. I got some really good news for you, okay? Yeah, I didn't find anything. I mean, your eyes are extremely healthy. You're going to be going to the Survivor block today. I'm super excited for you too, okay? You head on down there, all right? Survivor's block is getting a good one today. Enjoy it. Listen, it's the best way. She's not going to expect it coming. The last thing she had was positivity in her head. Okay, she's looking good.
Hello, sir. Would you like to come over to my house for dinner tonight?
You want me to come to your house for dinner?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
It finally might be time to shrink the game. Take a second.
Out of all the things I expected to happen when I was 13 hours away from home, this is the last thing I expected to have happen. This bike has less than 300 miles on the dash. I literally just bought this bike like 3 days ago. And that right there is a major tire failure. The tires on your motorcycle are not supposed to tear like that. If you guys don't know, that is a major safety issue that can basically lead to a blowout of the rear tire, and not having a tire on a two-wheel machine, only having one tire, that would be a major failure and a major safety issue. But Matthew, I can hear you say, you have 8 motorcycles. Why is it you just go ride one of your other bikes? Problem is, I'm out here in Orlando, Florida. I am not home. I'm from
1080p is Stone Age. You can literally see the individual pixels. 1440p is perfect. Although kind of true, sometimes 1080p is the better option. Everyone's focused on the resolution and the hertz rating, but what a lot of people forget are the pixels per inch, aka pixel density. Pixel density is basically the size of the pixels, and it has a big impact on how a monitor looks, because 1080p on a 24-inch monitor looks significantly better than a 1080p on a 32-inch. If you use a PPI calculator, you can see that the pixel density is way better on a 1080p 24-inch monitor compared to a 32. And here you can see that the density of a 1080p 24-inch is exactly the same as a 1440p 32-inch, which is pretty wild. If you can afford it and if your GPU can handle it, then I'll still always recommend 1440p. But if you can't, smaller monitors like the 1080p Gigabyte G24F2 still have a really good picture for 1080p. 1080p is Stone.
Hey Michael, you know we're making a lot of money, but how do we really scale our business to the next level?
What if we get like a Super Bowl commercial? I mean, Super Bowl's gonna be in what, 2 days?
Michael, you're a fucking genius, but how the hell are we gonna pay for that?
Dude, okay. We'll raise the fees by like 10%. People will notice. It's not gonna be a really big increase. You know, we'll bend the rules a little bit. Dude, let's add trailing drawdown, bro. So many people are gonna blow their accounts that'll pay for the commercial in like 2 days, bro. Let's do that.
You're a fucking genius, Michael. You're a genius. Hey Michael, you know we're making a lot of money, but how do we really scale our business to the next level?
What if we get like a Super Bowl commercial? I mean, Super Bowl's gonna be in what, 2 days?
Michael, you're a fucking genius, but how the hell are we gonna pay for that?
Dude, okay. We'll raise the fees by like 10%. People will notice. It's not gonna be a really big increase. You know, we'll bend the rules a little bit. Dude, let's add trailing drawdown, bro. So many people are gonna blow their accounts that'll pay for the commercial in like 2 days.
They call him King of the Cards. He's one of the biggest influencers in the hobby. Awesome. But the problem is he's a lifelong Jets fan.
It's okay. We forgive him for that. Listen, I respect the hell out of you, but put me through a lot. And now we're in the same industry. We're in the hobby together. Like, I want to love you. I love this guy. We're going to do business together. But I feel like we have to handle it gentlemanly and get kind of past what we've been through, the bygones be bygones. So I actually brought a sympathy card for you to sign for me. And this is, I can't have a Patriots jersey up on my mantle. So I need the apology. For you. Let's do it. Let this be a new start to us. I knew that was coming. If there was a money line for something smart's going in there, had to know it. Exactly how I would expect it to go. Listen, there you go, baby. I'll take it. It's great to see you.
My best friends in the industry.
Absolutely.
It's really great.
Had to know something was coming there. He wasn't just going to apologize without saying something about it. Sorry, not sorry. But you know what? It says sorry on there. We'll take what we can get. Had to throw the world champion inscription on there just to make sure I remembered what I was so upset about. We're past it. We're good, Tom. Appreciate you, man.
They call him King of the Cards. He's one of the biggest influencers in the hobby. Awesome. But the problem is he's a lifelong Jets fan.
It's okay. We forgive him for that. Listen, I respect the hell out of you, but. Bruh.
You overcooked.
Like, cause you think, like, what's a fair value gap? It's an imbalance in the market. So what's a new week opening gap? It's a fair value gap, but it's between 2 weeks, right? So like, if we get close to there, definitely something I could target. Like, cause you think, like, what's a fair value gap? It's an imbalance in the market. So what's a new week opening gap? It's a fair value gap, but it's between 2 weeks, right? So like, if we get close to there, definitely something I could target. Like, cause you think, like, what's a fair value gap? It's an imbalance in the market. So what's a new week opening gap? It's a fair value gap, but it's between 2.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Hi, I'm here to pick up my son's Game Boy Advance system.
Great, how many units did you reserve?
Just one.
Okay, and what games did you reserve?
Well, none. I thought that he could play the games he had on this new unit.
Oh, absolutely, but take a look at how cool these new games are. The enhanced color, the graphics, it's all just
That's what I want. And it's right around here today. Sorry. This have you bias with 50 candle. That's 30. So 600. That's 655. And so I've not looked at this yet. If I had to guess, this flips again or comes touching back. Dip, flip, pull down, yep. Buy, put newer low, lower low, higher low, or lower high, lower high, lower low. Quality. So down here, you back that gap. Bang. One more. Bang. You're gonna react. Right. And then now we're testing the area of consolidation here and here. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang. Break a structure. So now we're gonna quick, probably come back up. Up, Doji. Up. More. So we came down and did weak open. Weak open. Right here. By before. Stop off. It'll through. We're going to take profit. EQ. See this run. Oh, instantly, yeah. What are we reacting? I don't think we get down. Technically, still back in for buy. Even though we've not broke structure. Back to the equal high. So typically on 6 contracts, first fair value gap. About to get an inverse fair value gap. This is like where I would add two more. Break even. Watch it still print. What? How much did I get tapped out? I had it. Break of structure. New fair value. So I'm looking at this. So once I see this break of structure, looking to try maybe get it back in by 100 first TP probably. Up. Value gap, break, use, fight, see, test this, down saw, jack. So at this point, I'm thinking, goddamn. That would have been another negative trade. Would just wiped out my previous one. Right here. Combine to there. Back. Hopefully there. But I would think I'd start trailing pipe up to EQ. But this might just come. Okay. Dump. Bang. Bang. Now you trail fight. Hearing. Back. Hearing. So that was an inducement candle seen. So nothing really happened. Consider that double bottom. Like that could have been actually entry might have been a smart money trade, but it's only smart because of this clean, no break of any consolidation area. Or broke. Yeah, we break down. There's no sweep of liquidity and back. This is fear. Right here. Area. See, it could be a 5. Yeah, we're about to this fucking 5. Tiny 5-minute. Came up first. Came up first. So it's a double inversion. Okay. Might not be able to get to it. Let's see if we can get a pilot. Jesus. This is dark. At this point, you're just kind of fucking hooked. News around, there was news around, so I wouldn't have been trading around here anyway. Breaker action. And this is the area. I think react. I'm might sleep. Edit inversion. Oh, inversion. We don't want to be done. Remember right. I should paint. You saw me, I'm getting straight down here. Okay. People liquidity, double bottom, fair value gap, money trade. We've got nothing here. All right. Then pretty hell right. Yep. Best. The guaranteed 4. Don't. Five. 7. On that. So once I see this bottomless wick, back, I'm middle. Like even if 2. Greedy. Price.
Just so impressive.
Hey man, I got a 14400F, RTX 4060, 32 gigs of DDR5. I need a PC for 4K gaming and AI and machine learning with a budget of $1,500 to $2,000. What should I upgrade? Everything but the RAM. Seriously, that's a healthy budget. So I would probably recommend actually getting off LGA 1700 and going to AM5. If you got that kind of money to work with, I would just buy the highest CPU that you can. I don't know. I would assume a lot of cores and threads are important to you. So maybe like a 9900 X3D or 9950 X3D if you can afford it with an
Boys, don't do what I do. Come down and retest. Oh. We need to close below this. For me to feel confident in it. Might deload my risk after this. Might have just been a pullback, but this is a decent setup for a trade. Like if I get knocked out right here, it would be okay. I just think we gotta come down and sweep this before it continues to go up. Inducement candle. We might flip bias right here. So if I'm remembering right, if Asia takes a high, London takes a consolidation, US, New York takes a drop. Not like this trade right now. That was a great setup. It's just his douche. To be fair, we're on Asia. Like it could just jump up without me out. We just need to break those. So this trade's a pretty good trade. Depending on what if it comes down, we'll probably de-risk to like 6.01. Right about here. I guess I could trim. This next candle past. For this trade past. Past it goes. That's good. Got a fucking hammer. Actually, look. Alright, here's what's about to happen. It's either about to fucking bonk or bonk. Like S&P on 7. This looks phenomenal. Yeah, and found fair value gap. It's we're looking at a drop in 10 points. Take risk off the table. And it might fucking print. All a wick shows long wick patient. Got down. Gets me. There we go. We didn't sleep anything. Normal. Oh, we're gonna go back and fucking sleep. It really sucked not to take it. I think we just yeah. Right here. Right here. back into EQ. So down. But before we go back up, we tend to I think it's dip. Not a bad trick. Decent. So, cut our widths. Break. Back down. Reduce risk. Could have sold that. Oh. But I was actually getting down 20. Stop, cut. Okay, taken. Reacting off with sweep liquidity. Not a bad trick. Take that. E. Interesting. Why did it instant cancel? Huh? Okay, something. Was targeting. Printing. So hypothetically, if we got back in, I don't know. Add it. Oh. Back. Bro, this that would have been up $200. At least 260 to 150. It's just gonna break down. I would have done here. My stop loss right here. I'm gonna print straight down. Three, two. Like right here. This would have been a perfect trade. Dang. I don't know what happened to my account. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah. So I was guaranteed between 300 and 3. That fucking sucks. What would it be? Right. Oh. Hello, partner. Lower. I would have got. You know what? Fuck it. Right. Bro, it's just instantly fucking getting me in and out of trades. Okay. Man, I would have gotten stopped. I know why. Hey, look at swap liquidity. And then reacted. So I took fucking count. Up 82. That should have been plus. It just kept beating me instantly. I think super bad. So we slept the liquidity low. So sweet. Yeah. Open. They open. So we'll have that reaction. Three battle. Reaction. Go back. Heavy compact. Holy shit. Have it back. I got the 20. That 2.22 liquidity react. 13 point action. Good. Pick up. Said it was down. Stupid liquidity close. This trade. This liquidity. We got a S here, here, got in there. Correction. Over. S&T. Of distortion. Okay, here. Up. Up. Down. Up. Back. Also. 31 point. soft. Here. Here. They would probably back it. Take two copies. So it would be guaranteed $150. Right. And would be guaranteed. So here for 150. Does not look. Just click to this high. Perfect double bottom. So we'll sweep these highs and probably take out lung. So got it. Off tape 50, 100, and like a right here. Honestly, it's pretty awful. Here for the hypothetical. Clear, clear, clear. 400 more on top of that. This doesn't give me a hey. Like I might guarantee. How it reacts on this. This is where I'm in what we're at like 320 up. Battle. Fair value. So at this point, I would have guaranteed 300. So yeah, got a best, but I don't try to take profit. 345 right here. That happened. Okay. Keep it missing out. That can't. 25. Look, bottomless candle. There we go. Get up close. Yeah. Could have taken. So let's see. At one point tonight, you know, of 114 at one point. Was at that point that I'm like, get out. Was target 200. I don't know. Oh. Was like 5 minutes. Candle. Back. Back. I'll be back trading tomorrow.
You